This is the bathroom. There's a big shower head there, lovely. There's enough room for 2 people to shower together. There's a nice wet room area, and there's an anti-slip mat. There's also a bath mat here. That floor looks clean. That's my hot water bottle. Nice armchair here. We've got our bags on it at the moment, but that's lovely. And you've got the big standard lamp over the top, so if you want to sit there and read, you can do. Lovely curtains. That's a point. That doesn't seem to be doing anything. Which goes off and on. I'm not sure where you press it in to keep it on. I like the headboard. Very nice leather headboard. And the bed looks comfortable. Feels bouncy. Feels better than the bed we had in the accommodation coming up to Blackpool and in Blackpool. Well, hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. This evening Dan and I are staying in a club double room at the Swan's Nest Hotel in Stratford-upon-Avon, which is on Bridgefoot. It cost £118.56 through hotels.com, and that included a cancellation insurance and also tax. Breakfast is not included, but it's £14.50 each, and it's served in the Pierre Bistrot, which is also part of the hotel. The hotel also has a pub called the Bear, where we can have drinks later, and if we show our key card we can get 10% off drinks. The car park was £10 for 24 hours, which is about half the normal price. Again, we were able to book for this and pay in cash at the hotel reception. This is a plan of the hotel. For the ground floor, we have no lift. We came along a long corridor. There's stairs to the first floor level. There's also a safety chain, should we feel we need to use it. And there's a little label that says please service room if you need your room serviced. And you can also have breakfast room service. If you want breakfast brought to your room, you can choose what time between 7:30 and 10:30 you'd like your breakfast, and there's a £5 tray surcharge, which is about average. It's not too bad. Some places charge more. We had to put our key in here for the lights. We've got a dimmer switch, lights here. This is temperature control. Over here, hello, is the wardrobe area. We have a safe here, should we wish to use it, and an iron. There's information on settings and how to use your hairdryer, because some people don't know. There's a tray here. We've got some biscuits, border biscuits, they're very nice. Plenty of sugars and some tea bags and coffee. And there's even a little fridge, and there's some spring water in here for our use. Then we have sliding doors. There's plenty of hangers in here, and there's also an ironing board at the back. Room up here for clothes. And there's more wardrobe space here as well. Room for your suitcases and other bits and bobs. I took the hairdryer off the hanger because it was right at the front. It's not easy to get your clothes in. There's not a lot of room to manoeuvre your clothes in this wardrobe. It's not very well designed, I suppose it's due to a bit of a lack of space. There's the old murder hatch up there. This is the bathroom. There's a big shower head there, lovely. There's enough room for 2 people to shower together. It's a nice wet room area. And there's an anti-slip mat. There's also a bath mat here. That floor looks clean. That's my hot water bottle. Sometimes with a bad back I have to sleep with a hot water bottle against me. It does help. And there's a big mirror here. Nice and clean. A good area to put bits and bobs. Heated radiator, towels. The warning sign. Nice big basin. That tap needs a little attention. It's dripping slightly and it's the hot tap as well. Oh, not great. Tissues, shaver point, and here we've got some hand soap and moisturiser. This isn't particularly very clean, is it? That's not very good. The extractor does look clean there. So I'm going to do the dust test. That's more or less clean. There's a very slight dust there, but hardly anything. No smears on the shower screen. The top of the shower screen is clean. Let's have a look in the loo. That's clean. Of course, there's some residue from the toilet cleaner. That's okay, but it's better if it wasn't there. But at least it's clean. Loo rolls, plenty of loo roll. Dan has put those bits in. It wasn't left there. Nothing there. Few marks. Could have done with a bit of an extra polish. That mirror's clean. So the bathroom's clean. 1 or 2 very minor things, but nothing much to worry about. And we've got this to hang a towel. There's nothing on the back of the door to hang anything. So you've only really got that here for hanging robes or towels. And then of course the radiator. So this is the main area. Television. We don't normally watch TV. Dust test. That's clean. Nice picture of the hotel. Very charming. That's clean. Radiator's on, nice and warm. It's very cold out tonight, folks. I think the weather's followed us down from Blackpool. It's very cold, icy wind, and it keeps raining. Nice armchair here. We've got our bags on it at the moment, but that's lovely. And you've got the big standard lamp over the top, so if you want to sit there and read, you can do. Lovely curtains. I do like these curtains. Beautiful fabric with tie backs. We can't really see much through the window. It's old buildings basically. It's quite an old property. That's more of the hotel complex that you can just about make out. Another nice photograph. This is by the river. The Avon. That's clean. There's a point that doesn't seem to be doing anything. that, which goes off and on. I'm not sure, or you press it in to keep it on. Bedside cabinet, and that's a useful glass top because you don't want to damage anything. I like the headboard, very nice leather headboard, and the bed looks comfortable. Feels bouncy. Feels better than the bed we had in the accommodation coming up to Blackpool and in Blackpool. Let's have a look at the sheets. Lovely bed linen, lovely job. Nice mattress protector, good job there. Lovely pillows. Oh, I think I'll enjoy laying my head on those tonight. Beautiful linen, nice spotlessly clean. Large pillowcases, and there's a protector there as well. Nice job. Headboard's clean, lamps clean. Nice job, nice job. And Dan's over here looking bored. Hello, Dan.
Hello.
And then we've got a table as well. So if you did want room service, you could quite easily have your breakfast here. There's 2 chairs. I think it's quite comfortable, and it's very clean, apart from 1 or 2 little niggles. One of the cups wasn't clean. Dan had to wash it out.
One of the spoons wasn't clean either. I washed that as well.
They probably missed it, but that's not great. But apart from that, no worries as yet. But we'll explore a bit more. Well, we're going to get ready to go out for dinner soon, and we'll show you a bit of what the corridor and public areas look like discreetly, and maybe the outside of the hotel. And that's a smoke alarm.
This is our room, number 20. There's a corridor outside. Take you out to the car park. It's a bit of a walk to the car park. It does justify a hearty breakfast because you get plenty of exercise. Yeah, so we have to go out on the street and down the road. It's just the River Avon in front of you.
We came out through the Bistrot, Pierre and the Bear entrance. It saves us going right round to the hotel reception, and there's a shortcut to the car park as well. They've got lots of offers on. They do a fish and chips and beer Friday for £15 at the Bear, as well as takeaway food. And they also have a 2-course set menu at Bistrot Pierre for £20. 3 courses are £24.95, which is really reasonable in today's market. And they've got some boathouse gardens over here. We're right by the river, folks. It's beautiful. And we're walking now to our meal at the Pen and Parchment pub, which is just over the bridge. Well, all my makeup is off. I've had a lovely shower. It's a really good, powerful, hot shower, and the smellies are lovely. I always like a shower before I go to bed. It helps me to relax. We had a nice meal, and then we had some drinks in the Bear pub, which is attached to the hotel, and we're ready for a good night. The bed feels nice and springy. I think it'll be more comfortable than what we had in Blackpool. So I'll see you all in the morning. Well, hello. It's morning time. It's a bit dull outside today. It's cloudy. We might have 40% chance of rain today, but at least it's a few degrees warmer. It's predicted to be about 9 Celsius today, and it does feel warmer anyway. We were going to try the breakfast out, but unfortunately I don't have much appetite. I need to have a bit of a walk. The bed's really comfortable. I had a really good night's sleep last night. I did need to put the hot water bottle along my left thigh, as I was a little bit achy in the night. But by and large, I managed really well, and I had quite a good night's sleep. Beds are super comfortable here. So let's think about a score for this place. There's 1 or 2 minor niggles, which I showed you. Around the tap, for example, there was a cup and a spoon that looked like they hadn't been washed, according to Dan. But there wasn't really any dust to speak of, and the room is spotlessly clean. The bathroom is, and the bedding is pristine, and it's a really comfortable bed. The location is fantastic. It's on one side of the bridge, and then you just cross the bridge over to the other side. We didn't watch the television. I do like the lounge in the public area. It's a really nice lounge, quite traditional. I love the fireplace and the seating, very traditional. Adam green walls, nice ornate picture frames. It's old school British, very nice indeed. This place is handy for getting out and about. There's plenty of parking. The staff are lovely here. And it's got just about everything that you need, both in the public areas with the superb menu choices and deals, and the drinks, and also the room itself. You've got everything that you need. I like the big headboard as well. Dan's back, he's just been taking a few things to the car. I would have liked to have tried the food, but we might try the food next time we stay here, because I'm sure there will be a next time. Scores out of 10. Well, it's a bit pricier than we normally pay, but I actually think it's worth the difference, just about. I wouldn't want to pay any more than I did. We're not really in the luxury hotel price bracket. And breakfast is extra. So it's a little bit punchy for us anyway, if we compare it to, say, a Premier Inn, or maybe one of the better travel lodges. Some travel lodges are not as nice as others. Premier Inn tends to be a very similar standard overall, and we really like the Premier Inn. I think on this occasion I will give it a 9.1 out of 10. So that's 9.1 out of 10 for the Swan's Nest Hotel in Stratford-on-Avon. But what do you think? Do let me have your comments. And while you're at it, please do give this video a like and a share and a subscribe if you haven't already done so and you would like to. Then you won't miss any of my content. It's really important these days because of the algorithm. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you again soon for the next one. And until then, we're going to have a wee wander around Stratford because we have parking paid for another several hours. Bye for now.